And we're live. I heard the music. I just pressed. I just. Hi, Drip.
Hi.
Welcome to the pre-show. It's the show before the show, hence the pre.
Yes.
I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is host Drip Media Gaming.
Hello.
And today was a Nintendo Direct, and we're going to talk about that Nintendo Direct in just a couple minutes.
We are.
Just a couple minutes. But before we do, Drip, I didn't tell you about this yet. We're going to do something in this pre-show.
Oh, God, what?
So, if you recall, I think it was last year, if not the year before, is when we started keeping track of that old... I can't get my finger... I can't point at that. Of that old girl back there. That said Wii U that's been playing Minish Cap for every stream that we've been doing for the past 2 years. And I think it was like late January, February timeframe the last time we checked it. So
I haven't checked it in quite a while. That's true.
So what I'm going to do is we're going to check it, and then I'm going to pin it, so then next year we can check it again.
All right,
so
sounds good.
I'm going to go get this Wii U here. Tell the people how you feel about Pragmata.
No, I'm not going to tell the people about it. We're going to talk about it later. But it was cool.
I was testing you. Good job. All right. So, chat, if you didn't realize, this is a functioning Wii U. This is not just like playing a YouTube video. This has been playing the game Minish Cap behind me every stream I've done, including the podcast, for the past 2 years. And I'm not going to remind you what the last number was because I do know what it was within about 20 hours accuracy.
I don't. I have no idea what it was.
So what I'm doing right now is asking the chat, how many hours do you think I have been playing Minish Cap on this Wii U? And while you do that, while we get the answers in the chat, I'm going to put a notification out that the stream has been live because I actually didn't do that yet on Discord. So if the keen minds will remember the last number, then you'll have a good idea of what to guess this time.
Need a poll for the direct.
Do we have a mod in the chat? We don't have too many of those on the podcast channel.
I can do it. What's the poll? Good or bad?
Yeah, maybe do like ABC grade. Okay. I'm not seeing... Oh, wait. I got to change the YouTube chat over here, too. Okay. Chat, I'm not seeing too many numbers, hours in the chat. I want you guys to guess. If there's people still popping in. We've been playing Minish Cap on this here Wii U, a functioning Wii U behind me, you can see, for the past 2 years for every stream that we've been doing. I need you guys in the chat to guess how many hours I've been playing Minish Cap on the Wii U back here. I need a guess, a number of hours. If you remember last year's number, you'll have an advantage. So like, if you think it's 40 hours, then type 40 hours in the chat. But if you're smart, you know it's probably more than 40 hours. Joe says 2 hours. You know, Joe?
I'm going to guess...
It's been 2 years.
400 hours.
Solid guess. Coffees of Game says 135 hours. Minish Cap. Been running on this Wii U, this custom Wii U, by the way, the Panda. Never forget the Panda. Never gonna sell the Panda. Love this thing. Took 2 broken Wii U's and made a functioning Wii U, and it looks cool. 444 hours and 44 minutes. I mean, I like that guess, Mega Boy. I like it. What was your guess, Trip? 400 and what?
400.
Just 400.
Yeah.
Is it running? No, Coffee's Game. It's running a lot more than that. In fact, I actually forgot to turn it off the last couple days. I came down this morning and was like, oh shit, it's still running. Oops. So I mean, right there, it's been running for at least 36 hours. Just then. Just to give you an idea. Sometimes I forget to turn it off. And if it runs overnight, you know, that's over 24 hours until I turn it off again, or at least
it's like
12.
12 hours.
I'm surprised no one said 420. PowerMet says 700 hours. Mr. Smith says 337. Aiden says 375. We're getting some guesses in. I'm going to give you guys another minute, and then I'm going to... Actually, in the meantime, I'm going to pull up the... if I even remember how to use a Wii U. We're just going to go to the main menu somehow. Hopefully it shows up like my gamepad. Cracking 1,000. Joe, I'll be honest. I feel like Joe might be the closest. I don't know how many hours. I don't. But if I had to guess, it'd be closer to Joe's guess. Let's see here. How do we check for hours played? Reverse browser notifications, download management. Daily log? Is that it? I think that might be it. Let's see. I can actually change the camera while I do this. We have technology. Ooh. Oh. Wait, I need like the full calendar though.
What is it? Tell us.
I'm looking. I'm only seeing day by day. I need to see like all time. If anyone remembers how to, if someone can direct me how to do it.
I need to find that list too. I had a nice list for us.
It's definitely the daily log. It's just showing me day by day. You got to click on the game. Is daily log the right area? I can see just fine, Joe.
Did he say get your reading glasses on?
Oh shit! I found it.
Okay, what was it? 400. I'm right.
Oh my god. I don't think if I were to tell you the number of this, you wouldn't believe me. If I just were to say it, you wouldn't believe me. I'm gonna show you the number. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
There it is.
2,085. Holy shit.
2,085. That is a lot more than I thought. I was gonna guess like 900, thinking I was being like liberal. Did we check last year? I wonder if we didn't check last year. Because the number I remember the first time we checked this thing was 300. So like, fuck, man, we must have did a lot of podcasts or something. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, we've done a lot of shows. I'm gonna try to set a world record. It's all captured in footage. Like, I've been playing Minish Cap for 2,085 hours. And by the way, Joey Pitts, member for 16 months. Thank you so much, Joey. I appreciate you.
Yo, thank you, dude. Appreciate that.
Get those Arizona iced teas in the chat if you got them.
Sorry, guys.
Joe was the closest. Congratulations, Joe. You win a virtual high five. You ready? Do it again.
There it is. Okay. I got us a list of all the games announced at the Direct today.
Well, did you see the pod room? I put in all the ones that we're going to probably talk about. So.
That's okay. I got a full list. Don't you worry about it. You may have missed some bangers.
Probably not. We were scammed.
You
said
you
streams.
don't know.
You said during streams and occasionally left on. You really left it on. You really left it on. What do you mean? I mean, yeah. I said I leave it on. Sometimes I forget to turn it off.
You basically just left it on for life. It's just been on for fucking ever. That's crazy.
Let me ask Google Gemini a question here. How many hours are in 2 years? Let's see. Oh my god, dude. That's lower than I thought. There is 17,000 hours in 2 years. That's not an insignificant portion of hours.
No, that's a nice chunk of 2 years.
So if you guys didn't know this too, the Wii U has been having there's been some issues the past 3 years, I want to say, of Wii U's dying because they're not getting enough use. So basically what's going on is I think it's capacitors in there or something that they're just kind of, if they lay dormant for too long,
just
they
going
explode.
bad, yeah.
And they were like, make sure you turn your Wii U on every now and again, and you're going to be just fine. And I'm like, bro, I got 2,000 hours in Minish Cap.
Your battery's well used.
I'm good.
Yeah, I just took apart the Smash Brothers Pro Controller. Here's the shell, and the battery in that was bloated.
Yeah,
I had to get rid of it. So I need a new battery for I now need a new battery for my Monster Hunter Pro Controller. Yeah. Because I stole the battery out of that.
Yo,
and put
that
in the
Zelda skin is sick.
It looks
or
good,
not skin,
right?
sorry, the shell is sick.
The shell? It looks really good. Yeah, I like it a ton. Hold on, I'll grab it.
All right, chat, here we go. We're gonna play Minish Cap again here. There she will sit for more hours. So I'm going to put that in the pod room for us, our private pod room, so we don't forget for next year.
Yeah, dude, it looks good.
It looks incredible, dude.
Yeah, it's a very cool shell. If you guys haven't seen the video I posted today, I talk about that and these. I'm about to make my Switch a Zelda Special Edition. Got some Joy-Cons. And, of course, the back plate, but the biggest part, the part I'm the most pumped about, is we finally have replacement Switch sticks that aren't red or blue.
I need you to put those black in. I'm getting some, by the way. Extreme Right is hooking me up with some stuff. I mentioned it to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try them, but I'm very curious to see how those feel.
They feel basically like I don't feel a huge difference. I mean, they might be slightly stiffer, but honestly, I don't think that's a bad thing. They're good. They're gonna be fine. I think they're gonna be just fine. They might be slightly stiffer. That's honestly not a bad thing to me. I feel like that makes it feel a little bit more premium anyway.
So Full Metal did some math, which I'm glad she did. Am I mathing right that 2078, which by the way is 2085, not 78, 2078 is 12% of 17,000? Geeb Green, Geeb
so you've
spent
had
12%.
That on for 6% of each year in the past 2 years? That's a lot, actually.
No, 12%.
Of the past 2 years, yes. So 6% per year.
That's not how percentages work. It'd be 12% each year. It's 12% of each year.
12% each year?
12%
of the past 2 years.
You don't add percentages from year to year. It's just percent and percent.
I think you're wrong. I think this is 12% of the past 2 years. So
no, so like
2 years, 12% of that. So it would be 6% of each year. Yes, that is
Who's right? Who's right, chat? Who's right? No, Green is right. Sorry, Drip. Yeah, I'm right, Drip.
What? No.
Yeah, man. It's not. You don't add percentages like that. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it is. I'm not adding. I'm actually dividing.
It would be endless percentage. The percentages could be up. You're doing Trump percentages at that point. You know what I mean? Like, it's 1,020%.
For at least 1,000% of the year. Yes, clearly.
That's not how that works. Geeb is right.
Okay, well, in my head, that seems totally legitimate. I'll have to see that on paper.
It's not. I mean, I respect you, but you're wrong, and I'm right.
Okay. I mean, if I have several people telling me I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It doesn't feel wrong. The 12% of 2 years. If I just split it in half and then gave 1 year half of it and 1 year half of it, 6%.
So Drip, let me ask you a straight up question. If I played Minish Cap for 12% in 2025 and I played Minish Cap for 12% in 2026, how many percent have I played Minish Cap total of all time?
Over the 2 years? I guess with my math, it would be 24% of the 2 years.
It's not, because then it's like if I played Breath of the Wild for 5% in 100 years straight, how many percent of the time have I been spending playing Breath of the Wild?
I don't even know, but
at that point, it'd be like 100,000%, and no, you played 5% each year.
I see your point. Well, I will say this:
it's
I
like
wasn't very good in math. Luckily, my mother was a math professor, so I got some help in that area. Which was
don't say.
Basically, the only thing that saved me in any type of math whatsoever. I will take the L here, though. Clearly, we'll have to do some
I'm
percentage
not
work
trying to
on
make you
paper.
lose. I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to explain it a
Hey,
little bit better.
I'm okay with losing. It's okay. I'm
It's not
okay
a
to
game.
be wrong on that. I would like to understand it and be right someday.
Hey, I'll do a beer of the week real quick, and then we'll get into the pod room or the podcast. I mean,
Yeah, we need to go. We're already late.
so let's do Yingling Lager
oh my God,
and
what the
Mule.
fuck?
Dude, I've been sitting here
Jesus.
I've been sitting here for 2 hours. Okay.
Double fisting. Jesus Christ.
I've been here for 2
Well, okay,
hours. I'm gonna be here for another hour.
Get something interesting, and I saw this. I've never had it, and it is one of those like weird, like things. This is some type of Modelo spiked like Fresca thing. This one is watermelon, but there's another one here that is hibiscus, and then there is I don't know what that one is over there. They're too far away, but there's 4 different kinds.
Okay.
I figured Modelo. They make good stuff, so I figured it'd be good. We're doing the watermelon one.
Megaboy did some other math. Apparently, Megaboy was able to confirm the first year around about. He said it was like 250 hours for year 1. So that means that year 2 of this thing running was over 1,800 hours. That tells you the grind we've been on the past year plus. Like we've been grinding. We've been grinding.
Oh, that's delicious. Just tastes like watermelon, like juice.
Oh,
That's
delicious.
lovely.
Delicious.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, you ready to get in there, Mister 12%?
Yeah, at 6%. Thank you. But yes, I'm ready.
If my penis grew 5% every year, how big would my penis be in 5 years?
1,000% bigger. 200% bigger, at least.
Welcome, everyone, to the Derby G Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is a guy who can't do any math. We record this podcast live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere you listen to podcasts. You must become a member of this podcast and support us every single month. Get extra videos and early content. Yeah. And you can also, thanks to Joey Pitts there, Arizona Iced here for another month, 16 months. Is that how many months it's been? That's a lot of months, Joey Pitts. Appreciate you for re-upping membership. Drip, how you doing after this morning's interesting direct? Disappointing direct? How do you feel about this?
Interesting direct for sure. Disappointing, yeah. Concerning, yes. All of the above. I mean, taking a look back at it afterwards, it's not quite as bad as it was to me initially, as we were both kind of there. I feel like this morning. Let's jump into our first reactions this morning, because if you guys were there, you may have seen Geeb especially with a very I feel like it was a very knee-jerk reaction. You were upset. You were visibly mad.
And can I say something?
I feel like you've come down a little bit from that.
So I was not, to be clear, I was really upset. I was not upset at the direct. I was upset at the last announcement for that direct, because as I've taken more time to let this soak in, and why I titled this that we were wrong, I actually think the direct as a package was quite damn good. And we're going to look at that. And I have good reason to believe that when you look at the list that I've come up with of games that, and this is not every game, this is just the games that I find the most interesting. And that's obviously subjective. Of course, this whole podcast that we do is subjective. So, I mean, if you're not here to listen to my opinion or Drip's opinion, I'm not sure what you're doing here. But yeah, obviously this is a subjective list, and these are the things that I find most interesting. And after looking at the list that I put as most interesting to me, I'm like, this is actually a banger of a direct with one caveat. And we'll get to that caveat later if I remember to get to it, because it's not that important, but it is kind of like a mic drop moment. But because it's kind of like, yeah, we'll get there. But let's just. Where do you want to begin with this? I guess I know we're going to begin this.
Well, let's go back to this morning, the initial reaction, because I want to go with.
Let's
that
go back
for
and
a
let's go
little bit
before
longer.
that. Let's go back before that. Nate the Hate.
Okay.
Nate the Hate. You got it right.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
when are you going to stop doubting him?
I never doubted
when?
him. I doubted the other people, and I doubted the people giving him information. I never doubted Nate. I never once said Nate's disingenuous or Nate is wrong because Nate is, seeking out wrong. I've always just said that Nate possibly could get it wrong because the information was wrong, not because Nate. I think I trust Nate, but I'm skeptical of anything that he says, as well as anybody else.
At this point, I'm done. Like if he says something at this point, I take it as truth. Until I am proven wrong not to trust him, even when he gets something wrong, I'm still probably going to take what he says very, very seriously. You and I both have had a little bit of a thing with believing anyone because we've been burned. We've got really excited about stuff and it not come true.
Yeah.
We have definitely, especially I think it was a couple years ago, we kind of just started being like, you know what, fuck all this shit. If they're leakers, then we're leakers. We can throw 1,000 things at the wall and be right. I'm coming back.
That is the origin of
my.
That's the origin of my disdain for the leaks.
Oh yeah, I know, and that's where mine was too. But I'm coming back around on some people. I feel like there are some people we can now trust. And after this, seeing that, that's right. A few other things that were kind of leaked around. There's a small select group of people that I believe that if they are saying something that we can take it very seriously and probably take it to the bank. And if it's wrong, once, okay, forgiven, I'm still going to believe you. If it starts being a pattern of wrong, then we'll start looking at it again. But right now, I'm totally cool believing those people. In the Switch 2 era, we have seen those people be very, very correct. So,
yeah. So I don't want this to go to the wayside that this is not a Nate thing. This is an everybody else thing. I think I made that very clear that episode where I was kind of talking some shit. Nate said there's going to be a direct. Nate later corrected it to a partner direct, confirming what somebody else had reported after he reported it, right? So he reported direct, somebody else reported partner showcase, and then he corroborated that, and his information was right there. But I don't want it to go to the wayside that everybody who heard Nate say Nintendo Direct, when he first said it, was just, you can see what I'm doing, you know what I'm doing. They were just, you know what I'm doing right now about that information, and we're like, Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Direct, and then guess what? It was like a day later, it's like, actually, it's Partner Showcase. Partner Showcase, Partner Showcase, Partner Show, and it's like, now, let's see here. I wonder if any of you even knew it was your sources were, was it your sources or was it, just confirm, just like secretly taking what Nate said and acting like you had
saying,
sources.
oh yeah, the people reporting the news of it, that's one thing.
I'm not talking about those people.
That's fine.
I'm not talking about those people.
I know you're not talking about those people. I just want to make sure that we're clear on what we're talking about. Yeah, the people who are just jumping on it like, oh yes, that's what I hear too. Oh yeah. I know. It's maddening to hear the people, it's just the clout chasing. It's insane. It's fucking insane, and it's so annoying. But
we're a lot of things, you and I'll speak for myself because I know you probably don't want me, the buffoon, speaking for you. I'm a lot of things, but not a clout chaser. Not even in the slightest. Don't care. Don't want your clout. The clout. I don't care.
I mean,
I'm
it
doesn't
really
matter
either.
to me. It bothers me when people chase
that.
that.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's fucking annoying. Honestly, it's a bad look. It's very obvious when it's happening. It's just it's something that I really, really don't like to see. But
yeah,
again, the people reporting on it, that's a whole nother thing. The news channels that we see, all these Nintendo news channels or video game news channels just talking about it, not saying, oh yeah, I hear it. That's fine. Yeah, the clout chasing people out there, I'm just, whatever. Anyway, we're done with that. I understand exactly what you're saying about that, though. The Direct itself, initially, both of us were kind of disappointed. I thought I was going to have to talk you off the ledge this morning. You were very upset.
Just the way it finished. That's all my issue was this morning.
And the Oblivion remake for a lot of people, or remaster, whatever the fuck it is, For a lot of people, that's awesome. People are like, cool, yeah. And I want to say this because we did. We'll talk about the end. I mean, it was Bethesda, not the Microsoft stuff we really wanted. It was Fallout
No.
4, which okay, cool. That's being done on all the other platforms too. So it's like again, catch up. I know we're playing catch up. Like the Switch 2 in its first year, as far as third party stuff, yeah, a lot of it is going to be catch up, and I'm okay with that.
I want fucking mustard drip. Fuck your ketchup.
That's fine. I want mustard too. I want a little bit of mustard because I felt like while I wasn't looking for I'm not looking for a third party to be like, oh, we're going to announce our new whatever fucking game on the Nintendo Direct because they're not going to do that. They're not. That's not how these third parties do things. They're not going to do that. I wasn't expecting that. But I was expecting a little bit more of oh, this is coming to this, and now it's coming to Switch too. Like a lot of stuff that we saw at the Game Awards not have a Switch 2 logo on it. I wanted to see get a Switch 2 logo on it.
Agreed,
and that didn't really happen. Like a few, but
well,
not a lot.
One that had one was showed up today, and we'll get to that game in just a minute.
Yeah, well, and then another one, I want to talk about one for me that I don't think, before we get into the games, because I know it's where you want to go here. The one game that I will say that I think kind of is going under the radar because I don't think there are a lot of fans of it out there, the kind of the way that it's like nostalgic for me. But dude, Turok Origins coming to Switch 2 is so fucking do you remember how excited I was about seeing that?
You were
last year at the Game Award? That was 2024 Game Awards, right?
Technically 2 years ago, but yeah, I mean,
yeah,
time-wise, about a year. Yeah,
dude,
I mean,
Turok, man.
You were so excited that and this is true. If you guys didn't know, if you didn't see this when it happened, the people of Turok reached out to us and a bunch of other creators and asked us very kindly to use for our permission if they could use Drip's clip. I mean, it was I said a little thing. Drip was mostly the one talking. Sergio was talking to and Jeff. All of us were talking about it, but Drip mainly use our clip of in their promotional B-roll for
the developers,
Turok.
Which is awesome, and that's cool. And if you know what, if y'all are watching this, feel free to send that game over for Switch 2 early so I can do a full review of it. Because I should will.
Email them.
I don't even review games, but I will review the fuck out of that.
I should have that email still. I'm going to check and see if I
Yeah, you need to check that email and be like, hey, yes, Geeb, get on that. We need copies of that for review. Yes, do that. But that's one I'm actually super excited for. That was one that I was like, oh, hell yeah. Because I think it said PS5, Xbox, PC 2 years ago when we first saw it.
Yeah, it did not say Switch.
I was like, oh man, not Switch, not Switch. I was like, but maybe it'll come to Switch too. I think we said that, but yeah, there it is, Switch 2. I'm pumped about that. That's one I took away that I was like, fucking right. And when's that out? Summer? Fall?
Turok is all out in fall 2026. So yeah, this fall. I have,
dude, I'm pumped on that one.
For my list here, Drip, I do have all the dates.
Cool.
And all that good stuff. So,
well, we can go into that. Let's start with that. Let's go with the games.
I'm gonna skip what's first. I want to save the first one that I have there for last because that's the one I feel like I'm most excited about. So
that one's sick. Yeah,
we talked about Turok. So let's start where the direct started itself. That's gonna be. This is gonna play music quick. Oops. That's gonna be Orbitals. Oops, that's the wrong button. Hi, me. Orbitals released this morning as the first game that we saw in this direct. It's like this 2-player co-op It Takes Two style game.
It is very early 90s and it looks like the Pokemon cartoon animation is exactly what it looks like.
No. I honestly I think it's a little too late. I think it's actually late 80s touching early 90s. Like
okay,
I'm
that's
talking
fine.
Transformers.
It's in that area though.
It's got
it's
that.
It's back when TVs were still square shaped animation.
Oh, absolutely. But of course it's a beautiful resolution.
It looks good. It looks really, really good.
It looks like I want to play this on a CRT. Like that's what this looks like. It looks that kind of good.
Yeah, it does.
I love this. I actually, that was looking back at it again. I mean, I was excited when we saw it, but even more excited just thinking about the possibility. And this is going to be one. This is going to be weird to do this in 2 parts here. That's going to be a game that comes out in summer 2026. So not too far away as well.
Does it have an actual date or just summer?
No. I wrote down exactly what they said in the trailer. So summer 2026. Okay. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to play it with Mrs. Geeb. I think it's going to be a really solid game. I probably will beat the game. So, the next one on my list here is Adventure of Elliot: The Millennium Tales. I've been referring to it as Elliot for the past year or so.
Yeah.
It's the game that we got a trailer for. I actually didn't write the fucking date on this one. I know it's coming out in like summer.
It was June.
Yeah, I think it's
right?
June.
Was it June? I'm not sure.
No, you're right about. You're right about
the demo.
that.
I still have not played the demo. You speak very highly of it.
I do.
I do need to play the demo on that one.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, it has a demo. It's been out for well over 6 months now. It's basically when the Switch 2 came out. It's had a demo.
We're looking at June 18th. There you go.
Thank you.
The
Joey.
thing is, as we go here, I want to bring this up. We're looking at things we've already known about coming to the Switch so far.
Yeah, that was gonna be my mic drop moment. It's like the things I am excited about are the things that we kind of already knew.
There was
anyway.
just nothing here. Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm sorry, I took your mic drop moment.
No, that's okay.
You're right. It's like we did get a lot, but there was nothing here that was like such a surprise that it was just like, wow, oh man, I'm so excited for that because I didn't know about it and it was such a surprise. We just didn't have that.
No, you're right.
We
didn't.
I mean, I think that's the problem. I think that's the real problem everyone has with this entire thing.
I think technically this one is one that we didn't know about. I think it was heavily rumored, but Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, June 3rd, 2026.
Dude, as many rumors and leaks as there were for this, it was a given. It was already a given. We knew this was coming. This, like, to me, I had to stop for a second when we first saw it and remember, like, wait, did we already know about this or did we not?
Yeah.
But we didn't technically know about it. It was all rumor, leak, whatever you want to do. But I mean, of course they're going to bring that one. They brought the first part over and it looks amazing. They're going to bring this one. This one looks, I mean, just as good, better. Like it looks really
so
good.
What I found interesting is that, guys, if you haven't got a chance, if you just watched this morning's direct and haven't watched any of the trailers back that they reposted, go watch the trailers back. And the reason is this morning's stream, it wasn't just my stream. It seemed like it was everybody's stream, at least the North American one. The bit rate was really bitty. It was really bit. Like you could see squares sometimes, and it was really catching up. That basically made the resolution look worse for everything. There's a couple here, but this isn't one of them that like really looks better to me looking at the trailer than this morning. Like it looks way better. This morning I'm like, this looks like it's. I didn't say anything, but I don't want to be like that guy. But I'm like, the resolution doesn't look as good on this one. But it's really just the bit rate.
Yeah, I can't comment on that when we watch directs like that because I'm watching your feed through Discord, so it already looks like dog shit anyway.
Right.
But yeah, I went back and looked. Yeah, this one I was like, damn, that's like crispy as hell. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good. So just about everything, honestly, everything looked fucking good. But next one up, Indiana Jones comes out. When was the date on that one? Indiana Jones.
Yeah, we did get a date for Indiana Jones.
May
That's
12th,
cool. Again,
2026.
Knew about this one, but
we did.
That's fine. Like these are third-party games that were like, where are the third parties on Nintendo Switch 2? Like right here. Like this is full of them. Tons. Maybe not the ones we really want.
At least not all of them.
Price for Elliot? That's a good question. Joey's asking if there's a price. I don't.
You know what? I didn't think about writing prices for everything. I know one game.
Is it pre-order? Is it up for pre-order right now?
I don't know. Probably.
I'll go look. You keep going. I'll take a look. I'll get you that information, Joe. You just wait a second. Just hold your horses there.
Hold your horses. Yeah. So, I know one of the game's prices. That's because I pre-ordered it, and we're gonna get to that one last because I literally already pre-ordered it. I'm so excited.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So there's three more. One is it's kind of not really one, but Resident Evil Requiem, February 27th, 2026. This is coming out really soon. Again, already knew it, but it does look really good. Again, it looks even better.
Resident Evil 7 and 8, both not on the cloud, on Switch 2.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Dude, this looks fucking terrifying. I ain't playing this shit. Fuck that.
I don't know. I'm not going to get it. This is going to be a game where if I get it at all, it's going to be as a sale game just because, I mean, I can't buy every game. That, by the way, that zombie that in this scene, I laughed at it this morning too. My man was dancing like Michael Jackson in Thriller. Like,
dude, fuck all that.
Hey, look at this zombie.
Most terrifying.
By the way, Michael Jackson movie. Have you seen that fucking trailer for the Michael Jackson movie?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I saw it in the theaters as a trailer in theaters, and I didn't know what was happening at all. And Abby's like, "Have you seen this?" I'm like, "No." I thought it was a deep fake or whatever. She was like, "No, that's his nephew." And my jaw hit the fucking theater.
Yeah, it looks
floor.
really good.
It looks incredible.
Okay, Elliot, the only thing on the eShop right now still is the demo, which I have already purchased, but I don't have a price. There's no price yet,
I'm gonna throw out $50. It seems like these Square Enix games are $50.
Yeah,
maybe 60.
I was gonna say 40,
content.
but it's probably 50. I would guess 50.
Yeah, Monster Hunter Stories 3. I'm not gonna take too much time on this one. If you like this series, you're probably really happy about this.
It looks good.
I've tried it. It does look good. That's why I bought 2 because I liked it. I liked the way it looks, and I did not like the way that it played. So not my thing.
I played the first one on my phone.
Yeah, me too. Because we all did that. I think we all did that the same. It was
free.
Like a thing. Yeah. Yeah, it looks really good. If not really for me, but I did want to mention it because it is a quality title being released.
Capcom, dude, they are all over the Switch too, man. Give it up for Capcom. I really wanted to see Monster Hunter Wilds here, but
yeah, it's not like
they didn't, dude. It's not like they didn't put a shit ton at the Direct already.
And then, Drip, here's the last one I have, except for the one I want to talk about. I just wrote Bethesda crap. And that's gonna make a lot of people mad. I'm sorry. But all the Bethesda crap that's coming, it's all just ports and remasters. It's literally just ports and remasters.
Dude, everybody loves Fallout 4.
I don't care about a port and a remaster.
I mean, Oblivion, people love
How
that
could
shit.
they finish with
crap.
that?
It's just
How could they finish with the Bethesda garbage when Pragmata is coming on April 24th, 2026 with the demo that's out today? And if you haven't played it already,
knew about that.
But I know. But look at it. You played the demo just before. That's why we were so late today, guys. Drip had some extra things to do, and he also wanted to play the demo. So Drip is the most fresh on it. Give me your instant reaction to playing this demo.
It's fucking awesome. It is awesome. It's the scanning thing. Once you get it, like I kept trying to use the D-pad. It's with the face buttons, the A, B, X, Y. Once you stop trying to use the fucking D-pad to do the scan thing, and then you understand what it does and how to get around the whole thing, man, I can see those getting very difficult and probably having some places, more spots you can't go, and it has to be one track, and you're like, da-da-da-da-da-da, like thinking on your feet really fast.
Do you know in the Spider-Man games where they take you into like that, that's very similar menu where like you have to connect the dots.
Hit this button quick. Hit this button. Then hit this button.
No. I mean, literally, they have that mechanic in the game where it's
like
you have to connect the dots, basically.
Yeah, when you're doing the science experiments or whatever.
Yes, exactly. And it's terrible. It's the worst part about the Spider-Man
games. This is a way better version of that.
This is what they should have do in the Spider-Man games. This is so much better than that.
Yes, the kid does look creepy, and the kid is 1,000% creepy. No question. Play the demo. Kid's creepy. We're not getting over that.
I was going to mention that, too, is that I think a lot of people are going to be complaining about this kid, and Power Mad does it before I can even say it.
Put the trailer back up. You got the chat up here.
Sorry. I forgot. I got a lot of things doing over here. Okay, anyway, so Power Mad. It's all my secrets. Don't look at my secrets.
Okay. The kid's creepy. Dude, the game though, like the little demo, it's very quick. It's very good. I don't like the fact that for some reason Geeb said it wasn't doing that for him, but when you aim, for me, it was like you press the button and then it just aims, and then you have to press the button again to unaim.
Yeah,
it's not just hold it down and then let go. Which I might have had a setting or something because I did go in and try to change the speed because the camera was so slow. I'll have to look at that next time I go through it. I was trying to do it fast. But other than that, you get a little boss fight too. The boss fight was really cool. Geeb said I was going to die, and I didn't. I was doing really good dodging, and that's a cool too. Like, it's not just like, oh, do the thing. Like, you still have to dodge and move and evade stuff and then jump in there, do the code, and then like you have to do the codes. It's not an optional. Like if you try to hit shit without doing the codes, you're not getting anywhere.
It's kind of like in Monster Hunter if you have the wrong weapon or you need to sharpen your blade or something.
Yeah, you're
like,
basically
you're
just
doing
hitting
nothing.
it with a butter knife. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to you do damage, but like nothing. So like, you need to hit that pattern. I'm not really sure what you call it.
It's cool. Like I'm pumped on this. Is it a full $70 game?
No. It's not, and that's like the best part about it, Dre. It's $60, which is still expensive. It's the full price game in my opinion. I know 70 is the new full price, but I still consider 60 full price. You can't just raise the price and say the old price is not full price anymore. That's still full price. They're just raising the price on it, so let's not get that twisted. But $60 is still, it's not. They're not nickel and diming us for 70 or 80. You can pay $70, you get extra cosmetics, but that's
a game key card. Who cares? Buy a digital.
I've already gotten over it. I'm not over key cards, how much I hate them, but I'm over the fact that the games. I'm not buying games physical anymore. I'm just not. Not this generation. We can't. They've ruined it for us. That's not here. That's neither here nor there.
When is this coming out? April
24th. It's so soon. Like it's 2 months, man. 2.5 months.
Do I pre-order this right now?
I already did. No. I mean, the money doesn't come out right away anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, I already did. I already did, man. I'm super excited.
Can we go to the next one I was actually kind of excited about?
That's the end of my list. So what's the?
No, not that. That's the end of your list. Okay, Tokyo Scramble.
I don't have that trailer pulled up.
That's the one with the dinosaurs that you have to like evade the dinosaurs and try to run through, and like that looks fucking sick, dude. And it's $30.
That's the one that has the game chat feature. Do you remember the game chat feature?
Yeah, the weird game, dude. It's $30. I might.
Every person controls a different direction of the camera or something.
$30 pre-order.
I don't really want it, so I mean, $30 is too much for me.
That would be a fun thing to stream. Actually, that would be something that would get me back to streaming, because that is like a very fun like.
But not Torok. I said that you should stream Torok.
Torok doesn't come out forever. This comes out like it says estimated release date February 11th. It's coming out like next week.
That's true.
I'm buying this right now.
All right, Drip. Yeah, do you have any other games on your list that you want to mention? Because I got my list completed, and we can move on to the takeaways.
Give me a second. Let me look here, because I know there's more. Cool, got it. Continue shopping. I just bought it. Tokyo Scramble.
Tokyo Scramble.
I'm pumped on that one, man. That looks fun. That looks really fun.
Get on to it. Tokyo Scramble.
Yeah. Give me let me take a look at our list here. I just think there was stuff there. There was like a good bit of stuff there. Let's be real. It just wasn't for us, I think, is the problem. Hollow Knight got a Switch 2 edition. Lots of Switch 2 edition stuff. Super Bomberman collection is whatever. Turok, we already talked about that.
Any of your favorites, because we really don't need to go over.
I'm trying to look through here. I'm just kind of going by Disney Dreamlight Valley.
If you don't remember it, I don't think you have it as a favorite.
My memory is very bad.
Hey, look who you're talking to. I gotta write everything down, or else I can't remember.
No, okay, that's it. I mean, the Fallout 4, that's whatever. That's cool, I guess. I mean, Indiana Jones getting a date on that.
So let's get to the takeaways. You can keep looking at the list if you want, but let's move on to the takeaways. I mean,
those are the ones. The only one you didn't talk about was Tokyo Scramble that I liked.
I wrote these down, most of these takeaways, right after we were done streaming this morning. So the final thing, the Bethesda crap, sucked ass, quote unquote.
I mean, it's not a very strong ending to what you could have presented for us at the end. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe there really wasn't anything else. Maybe this is, I don't know. I don't want to make excuses, but go ahead. I'll say my piece in a minute. Go ahead, finish.
Technically, there was Microsoft, but I'm going to just say no Microsoft. Not the ones that we were expecting. I mean, we got Bethesda. I think the only thing we were expecting was like Call of Duty information, because it's literally been 3 years since they said, quote unquote, we're making a 10-year commitment to the Switch platform. And we're 3 years into that commitment, and they've done exactly nothing. Call of Duty, and it's not just about the Switch 2. Please don't get this twisted. You can release Black Ops 2 on Nintendo Switch right now. It'd run at 60 FPS. Switch, not Switch 2. So, like, you just give us some Switch ports of old Call of Duty games, and just have Switch 2 edition, for Christ's sake. Of the old stuff. I'm not even asking for the new stuff. So there's this is not a situation where they didn't know dev kits. Microsoft is slacking on Call of Duty, and they need to get on it. They said that they're making this commit. I wonder if Nintendo.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Now, okay, that's fair. All that's fair, and I agree with you. That was a shitty ending of a direct that wasn't that great to begin with. There were things there. Like, let's be honest. There were several things there you and I both looked at like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. But I mean, by the end, we're like, okay, that's it. Like, not crazy good.
Yeah, I mean, I already said this, I think, this morning, but like, you keep alluding to it, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. And I think I said at the top too, but why I said we're wrong in the title of this is that this morning at least I was pretty fucking angry about it. But thinking about it again, with the exception of the fact that yes, these games are most of the ones we're excited about are things we already knew. They're good fucking games. These are good games that are coming to Switch 2 that would not be possible on Switch 1, which is the whole point. Yeah. And it's not exactly what we wanted, but
no,
really,
it's not. But it's you are correct about that. It is good to stop and think about it that way, because a year ago, we would not even have been getting this stuff. And we were just hoping for any type of third-party support that would be meaningful in any way. And for us to sit here and bitch and complain because it wasn't exactly what we wanted is that's a little bit shitty of us to do. I mean, I would like to have seen more. I would have liked to have seen more. But again, we don't always get what we want in these Nintendo Directs. It's just how they go.
You always get what you want.
Yeah, but if you try sometimes, you get what you need. So
get what you need.
Here's what I want to say. I want to try to talk about something positive here. And I don't want to make excuses for Nintendo, and I don't want to try to say, well, it's okay because, but I do want to say,
there's this guy, he's Nintendo guy. He's giving a pass to the billion-dollar corporation, the bad guys.
Yeah, okay.
Have $90 games and $500 tablets, and I got my PS5. And
yeah. So if you're saying that to yourself right now and you're watching this, get the fuck out, please. But if we are to stick with what we started this show with, me at least, saying there are a certain group of people, I believe, when they say things are happening, we've got another Direct on the way. Either the third week of this month or the first week of October is kind of the area of what we're here. I'm sorry, not October, March. Excuse me. It's kind of what we're hearing right now. And let's be very, very clear. Just because there's a partner Direct before a Nintendo Direct doesn't mean there's no third-party games at the Nintendo Direct. This partner Direct, these things are contracted. These things are written in ink and money's exchanged, and they are on this partner Direct because that is where that's where their slot has gone to get on. That does not mean that there's not more third-party in a general Direct coming in. Let's honestly look at this realistically. Even if there's not one this month, and there's not one in March, there will be another. We don't know anything about Nintendo's second half of the year, most of the year. We don't know shit.
There could be no Directs next week.
They are a gigantic company who needs to make money. They are not going to just say, we're just going to wing it this time. Fuck it. No, that's not how they roll. That's not how this works. We will get more information on games. We will get Zelda 40th anniversary stuff. We will get Mario 3Ds. We will get whatever is the big games from Pokemon. We're going to get all this stuff. There's probably going to be some big third-party games that are left over for a general Direct later this month or next month, I would imagine. So, while this was not exactly what we hoped for, I mean, I don't know. I guess we don't get to say partner Directs are going to turn into that thing we wanted them to turn into. Because as of right now in the Switch 2 era, partner Directs suck. Still. I mean, let's call it for what it is. Maybe it wasn't the worst thing ever, but we're not seeing anything world-shattering here. They're safe for general Directs.
Because we knew about most of the stuff already.
Yeah.
Let's just say we didn't know any of the stuff that was announced today prior. This is like a Direct. But because we knew about all the headliners, with a few exceptions, this makes it more like a C. So let's get to this question. This is the best question ever asked on YouTube, Joey Pitts. I don't think this question is asked and answered enough. And I'll get to that. Joey Pitts, $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Are expectations for Directs too high?
Absolutely.
Always.
Absolutely. Always. 100%.
And I take ownership of that. I have in the past, and I will again.
My expectations are way too high.
This is the content creator fault, guys. This is our fault. Us on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Us on social media. This is our fault. We it's for content. We get you guys hyped, not because we're trying to get, not trying to lead you astray.
We try not to do that. Now, hold on. There are a lot of people out there that do that. We try not to do that overly.
We try, but
have
then
definitely talked about that, and we try to keep that in perspective. There are a lot of people out there who do hype up these rumors and get you excited about everything. But I mean, you have to. There is a fine line between believing the hype that somebody is putting on the internet and your own expectations and keeping those where you need them to be.
Yeah.
Like, just because there are people out there on the internet putting that out there, it doesn't mean it's true. And it doesn't mean that you should take it to the bank. Like, you should always remember, this is content. People want to talk about the possibilities of these things. And a lot of people do get caught up in well, this person is predicting this, and this person is predicting this, and this person is predicting this, so it must be happening. But you have to stop and think about it, because in the background, while every one of these creators is sitting there making a list for their video, they're also watching other people's videos too, to see what's happening out there, what people are talking about, and then what they want to see is also going into that. So if it's a popular game that other people are already talking about, it's automatically going to probably end up on somebody else's list just because it is a popular choice. It is good for content. You have to watch out for those types of things, and you have to keep yourself, you have to keep your own expectations in check. Like, yes, expectations for directs are too high. It is content creators' fault that it is that way, but you are responsible for you at the end of the day.
Bingo. While I take responsibility and we contribute to that sometimes, maybe not as much as others, but we certainly do. I'm not going to deny that we do.
No, we do. We talk about predictions because it's stuff we want to see too.
But like the last thing you said, you take accountability for your own. Like, what did you say? You worded it really well. What did you say?
No, I don't remember. I have no
It was
idea.
really well worded. I just don't remember exactly what the words were. But
it just comes down to you. You have to manage your own expectations.
So somebody
have to do.
Somebody
it's
called
not other people's job to maintain your hype level. It's yours.
Somebody called me out. Oh man, I think I could find this really quick. But somebody called me out on we don't get too many comments on the audio side of things. It's almost.
I think we just got a dad speech. You definitely just got a dad speech. 100%. You did. Yes.
Yeah, sure did.
So if you wonder how I tell my kids life lessons, that's exactly how it happens right there.
Yeah. So we don't get too many comments on the audio side of things. It's just we get listens over there, not as much as YouTube, but we certainly don't get any comments. That almost never happens. But somebody on Spotify left a comment, and this kind of goes along with what we're talking about with this question. So this was the episode where I said the sales collapsed for Switch 2 during the holiday, which guess what? By the way, they did for US. Okay, that's not for debate. They literally collapsed.
Yes, they were down. Yes, I mean, not around the world. No, they still sold a buttload, but like what we were talking about wasn't wrong.
So we got the new sales numbers, which we might talk about in this episode if we can get to it by the end. But guess what? The Nintendo Switch is still selling a lot. So this guy tried to dunk on me and said, "Oh wow, the sales collapse," and I gave him the benefit of the doubt at first. I'm like, I think you're just kind of misrepresenting what I said and versus what we wrote in the title and thumbnail. Because like we just said a moment ago, you got to protect yourself. Like even us, like the thumbnail and title is not, we love you guys, but the title and thumbnail is not made for our daily listeners or not for our fans. Okay. That's not, it's for the people. It's for YouTube to go, ooh, this looks like a tasty piece of cake. Let's serve it to a lot of different people. That's not the people who normally listen, because those people are going to come back. YouTube assumes you're going to come back. And then, but what they don't assume is that new people are going to join.
And the fact that you do, we appreciate. So thank you so much.
We love you guys. We couldn't do it without you. So I basically had to explain to this guy, like, when you go to a restaurant and it says Cajun chicken with garlic aioli on a pretzel bun, it's really just a fucking chicken sandwich with paprika and mayonnaise. Like, there's a reason why they dollop it up with the words. It's a fucking chicken sandwich with paprika with mayonnaise. But it make it
okay.
And that's what YouTubers do too. It's not clickbait. it's not
true.
Clickbait is real.
But like,
clickbait is real. And what we do on this channel is not clickbait. And I will die on that hill.
God damn.
It's embellishment to make you want to join the episode, to get you in the door, and then what makes you want to stay is my dumbass analogies.
I don't know if it makes you want to stay, but it at least
it's what you have to do to survive.
I have to figure out what the fuck it means.
We have to do these things, and YouTubers have to do this. That's why. But you have to take care of yourself and ready yourself for that too.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. But yes, expectations for directs are too high. They really are.
I want to talk to the manager.
I mean, at this point, I mean, are we going to go into the next direct hoping for the best? Yes. We're still going to be doing the same thing. We're still going to be doing predictions. We're still going to be talking about what could be there. We're going to do it. And so is everybody else. But yeah, 99.9% of the time, all those predictions that we put out there and all the things that everybody on the internet's saying, there's going to be a few of them that are there and are right. But there is... there's going to be a lot that aren't. And if you put stock in just that one thing you really, really want, you're going to be disappointed every time.
Let's finish out with 2 games in my takeaways that did not show up today. That legitimate is not embellishment. Is not like when we add these to our predictions, it's because it needs to be there. And that's going to be Elden Ring and Duskbloods. From Software has fell off a cliff.
Also,
and no one knows where they went.
We know are going to be on the Switch too.
Well,
one was supposed to be last year.
What I'm saying is, I feel like Elden Ring is in danger. I'm not saying it's not going to come out. There is a above 0% chance that Elden Ring gets scrapped for Switch 2. It's not 0, but it's above 0. Like,
I don't think it's scrapped. No,
2% chance.
They've already shown too much.
They have.
They're going to go back. Garbage. They're going to rework it. I mean, it makes me worry for Duskbloods too. Like for the
holiday
way that,
this year, right?
That's Elden Ring looked like. It makes me worry for both how they're going to even be. Like I don't know. We'll see with that stuff. Another one that I know is like maybe kind of off the wall, but I don't think it is. It's the fucking game of the year, and we're talking about a Switch 2, not a Switch 1. Expedition 33 should. Oops. Like, what the fuck are we waiting for?
Sorry, I pressed 2 buttons at once. I play lots of sounds. That's my bad.
What the fuck are we waiting for? What are we waiting? Like, why? Why is this not already announced for the Switch 2? I mean, that is the only explanation. That again is
I think we're gonna say the same thing.
That could be a mainline direct thing. Yeah, that's a big game. And also Duskbloods. That could be a mainline direct thing. That's a fucking big game. It's a Switch exclusive.
Yeah, Duskbloods and what was you just said it. I already forget.
Expedition 33, Elden Ring.
Yes, both of those games are all 3 of them. Elden Ring though should have been today. That should have been today.
Yeah, one probably could have went today, but that just shows it's definitely not ready. We ain't gonna see that till fucking summer at least.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, at least.
At least.
I feel like at this point, Duskbloods is getting pushed, and Elden Ring. Elden Ring's going in the winter time. Is going to Christmas time this year.
I mean,
in place of Duskbloods, and Duskbloods 2027. That's my guess, honestly.
Yeah, I'm sure they got a lot of work to do with both at this point.
Not looking good. That's one. Those are 2 gimmies that should have been here today. At least Elden Ring.
Yeah,
and we didn't.
But again, if there's another direct, that makes more sense.
Indeed.
I mean, we got to remember this too. Like, we're talking about a gigantic company who has no other option but to make fucking money. They have to make money. They know what they're doing. Like, we may not like what they're doing, but they do have a plan. It may not be the best plan. It may not be the plan we want to see them execute, but they do have one. They do. Like, they're not just like, oh, shit, nobody liked this? Fuck, now what do we do? No, they know what's happening the rest of this month, the rest of next month, the rest of the next. They have their entire fucking year at least mostly planned out. They already know. So, I mean, it's not fucking light your hair on fire and run around the room. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right.
Yeah, I guess before we get to our potential finishing topic here, do we want to just speculate again about this potential direct coming this month? Do we think it's this month? Because I don't. But I've been wrong every time. So, I mean,
Yeah, I'm banking on 3rd week of July at this point. I think it.
Oh, really? Not this month? I thought
No,
you
I'm
were
sorry,
saying this month.
third week of February. I don't know why I keep
Okay.
getting these months fucked up.
Because
Third
that's
week
the
of
Zelda.
I'm
Because
banking on this.
you just named the Zelda Direct. You just named that.
Oh no.
Third week of July. That's the Zelda
I definitely
Direct.
don't. I definitely don't have any information on that. No, I don't. I'm seriously.
Keeping on
I'm
your
fucking kidding.
toes.
No, I'm fucking kidding. Don't. No, I am joking. I don't.
Hey, you
That's a
knew
joke.
about MobaPad's controllers before anybody else. Okay.
Yeah.
The HD. You helped design bin box controllers before
that's not a fucking Nintendo game though.
You know stuff. I'm just saying.
I do know
Keep
stuff.
the-
When it comes to
keep
that
the people
shit,
on their
yes,
toes.
I do know stuff. I know fucking Skull and Co shit that's coming that nobody knows about. I know some 8-bit do shit that's coming that nobody knows about. It's not that cool, but it's cool.
You and I both knew about the MobaPads before they were released.
Yes.
A lot of YouTubers know though. If you even small ones like me, if you're in the in,
Yeah.
you got some information. Okay. So like this was going to be tonight's topic, or should I say last night's, if there was no direct announcement on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday when that was announced. We got some numbers. Drip, you familiar with these numbers we got about?
Nope, haven't even looked at them.
The old Nintendo
heard it came out,
Switchy. Your Nintendo Switch, not the Switch 2. Your old Nintendo Switch is now the best-selling Nintendo gaming peripheral ever, officially. At 100, I think it's 155 million. I think is what it is in that ballpark. It beat the DS. They finally
Good
passed
stuff,
the
man.
Nintendo DS.
Hey, give it up for it. I mean, God, it's a hell of a fucking accomplishment. It had a good run. It's still on the run. That's the thing. We're not done yet. It's still going to go.
It still is. As long as Sony's scraping up another 5 million consoles every couple of years to keep growing the PS2 numbers, Nintendo's going to keep scraping their numbers as well. This is going to be like this. What do you think it's going to end at? I feel like it's going to end at 300 million each. PS2 and Switch. They're both just going to find more. They're going to find. I'm not going to go. They're going to find more console sales like Trump's going to find votes in the midterms. Whoops. Shouldn't have gone there. Anyway, yeah, there's more Switch 2s. How you feel about there's more Switch Nintendo Switches. How you feel about that?
No, it's great. Keep it going. I love seeing it, man. The Switch was awesome. It brought a lot of people back to gaming. It did something to gaming that hasn't been done in a while. Nintendo the gaming industry again, finally.
They gamed the game. What did you say?
Nintendo the gaming industry.
And what does that even mean?
They just did something cool, and it just like the Wii. They fucking put that. It just fucking did something crazy. Changed the game.
Oh,
the
okay.
Wii changed the game.
Got you. Okay, okay. I will.
Yeah. I mean, the Wii U did not, but then they come back at it again with the Switch, which just changed the game again. I mean, look at the fucking landscape.
They innovated. They actually innovated.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And
they're good at it.
You're right. It did change. You're going way more like meta than I was expecting to take this direction.
Sorry.
But yeah,
I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, it's awesome. That's why the thing sold so much. Look at what it did to the entire industry. Look at the landscape of handheld PCs at this point after the Switch. Like, look at it.
Well,
like,
look at them
think
before.
About what that was in 2017 when this thing came out to now. It's fucking insane. It's crazy. There's so many, and none of those would have even held a candle to anything if it wasn't for the success of the Switch.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's just cool, man. It's cool.
Not so cool news though. We got an article here from our friends at Nintendo Life, which I wish they were our friends, but maybe one day they'll be our friends. Nintendo will carefully consider a Switch 2 price increase. The least breaking news that we could have ever seen on the internet.
I mean,
other than, I think they're considering a price increase. They carefully consider. And I did not get a chance to even read this article yet. I'm sure there's good information here, but yeah, they're gonna carefully consider it.
They're gonna do it.
But they did give us other things. They did say that the RAM shortage right now will not affect the Switch 2's price, quote unquote, for now. So who knows what that means? Because honestly, the price of RAM is already out of control. We assume it's going to get more out of control. However, it's not guaranteed. So the fact that they said this already is a good sign, because there's a chance the RAM just stays where it's at and doesn't really go up anymore, which is insanely high. Don't get me wrong, but there's a chance it kind of just stays at insanely high for the next couple years and not any higher, and maybe even go down a bit, but just a little. Who knows what's going to happen. So, I mean, that's a good sign that what's currently, and that kind of, honestly, that kind of goes to what I was saying. That goes to exactly what I was trying to explain in that episode, what was it, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where I was saying that I'm not saying that they're not going to raise the price, but I feel like they're good right now. And this is like literally, quote unquote, basically what I was saying. Like, they're good right now. They already raised that price at launch. It was we all know it was going to be $399, and instead it was $449. I mean, we can guarantee that, just like the OLED was supposed to be the Switch Pro. We know that now. With 99% certainty, we know the OLED was supposed to be the Pro, and with like 80% certainty, I know that the Switch 2's price was supposed to be $399, and it went up to $449.
I don't know. I still think they're going to raise the price this year. I think it's going up. Like I said, June or July. I'm sticking to that. I don't think we're going to get away from a price increase.
I feel like it's a fall thing. If the price goes up, it's a fall thing. That's in time for the holidays. Enough time for the world to get even more fucked as it already is, and RAM to go up even more. So if it's this year, it's more like fall. I don't think it's going to happen any sooner than that. But I could be wrong. But at least what I was saying seems to be valid and come true, is that right now, they're good. There's no need to raise the price right now. They're not thinking about it right now.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
But anything can happen.
Anything could happen.
Just like the end of the show. We want to thank you guys for listening to this show. If you guys do us a favor before you go on and head out, please do us a favor. Go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts or anywhere that you can leave a like or subscribe or a comment, but particularly review. That's on Apple. Just leave us a 5-star review. Someone left a review the other day, but it was like 4 stars, which they think they're helping us. That actually hurts the shit out of us, because if you're a podcast, you need 5 stars, because every review that's not 5 stars brings your review down. People are like, oh no, it's only a 4.4. Yuck. I think ours is like a 4.7 right now, 4.8, which is a good review, good number, but people look at that and go, ugh. So like, help us out. If you've never left us a review, please leave us a review. Make sure it's 5 stars. You can tell us we suck. I don't care what you say. Leave us a review. It helps us out a ton.
More importantly, what you need to do, this is very important. I need everybody to listen to this. If you are not subscribed to Uncle Geeb's YouTube channel, you need to go fucking do that. This guy's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers over there. He's putting up videos regularly now. He is very close. Go help him. Uncle Geeb, at Uncle Geeb. Find it. Type it in the chat. Go find his YouTube channel. Subscribe to his channel. If he gets to 1,000, he's going to be monetized. He's going to be able to make some moolah off his YouTube channel. So help him out. It's very easy to do. All you got to do is go over there and hit a button. To be clear,
Google's already making money off my videos, so they would just be sharing it with me.
Let Geeb get a cut. Come on, help him out.
Can I get my cut?
We need to start pushing that hard.
Yeah,
you got to get to 1,000. You're already at what? Like, you're almost at 900.
I'm at 793, so I'm almost.
Okay, you're almost at 800. Okay,
I need 200.
We are there. We are in the vicinity.
I need 207. I mean, that number grows every day. Sometimes it drops a couple, but it is constantly growing. At this pace, I don't think I'm going to reach it by the time that my monetization potential kind of dwindles. So
okay, so you hear that?
I do need it to be trickled up a bit more than it already is.
Get over there. Do it. It takes 2 seconds.
My channel is in every description of every episode we do, and drips as well. It's just standard, so it should already be there. I put it in the live chat. So live chat, if you don't mind, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go there. I'm making more videos now because companies are sending me things. So I'm like, well, I mean, I can make videos because I have things. I can't buy all this shit. Drip can't buy all this shit. We need the help with the.
I couldn't do what I do if it wasn't for the companies that just are nice enough to supply me with the shit. I mean, helps them out too. It's advertising for them, but
Yeah,
it gives me content to make. So
yeah. So, yeah, guys, if you don't mind, thank you, Drip, for the plug. I appreciate that.
fuck yeah, let's do
not
this,
that,
people.
Not that
Come
I don't,
on.
not that I don't care about YouTube channel. Don't get that wrong. I do care about this podcast more than that YouTube channel. Just, I think it's pretty clear. So please make sure to go to the audio side.
We need to have all three.
This
we
is
need
my
to have
baby.
the trifecta of channels. We need your channel, this channel, my channel, all doing well. We need an ecosystem of well oiled channels.
Indeed. This is my personal baby, this podcast. We've been babying this thing for years. We could have given up so many times. I'm glad we have not. And
dude, I'm in. As long as you're willing to do it, I'm doing it.
Hey, and breaking news, I might be gainfully employed pretty soon. So I guess I'll make this announcement. The show's not going anywhere. I'm going to continue to do this show every week. We're not changing anything in terms of the amount of shows we do. The content might take a step back of quantity. So like maybe we're going to do less like videos like we sometimes do, like extra videos. That might take a step back. I do have a few extra. I have like 3 days off for this new job, so like it's not instead of like 2 like a normal person, I got 3. So I could still probably do a couple extra things here and there. But anyway, all of to say, the main thing is that the podcast stream night might be changing because I don't know my schedule yet with that. It's also not a done deal yet. There's still I'm in the process of being hired, so we'll see what happens. But so just a fair warning to those of you who are listening right now at this point in the show, in the stream, those of you who care about us. The night for the streams might be changing within the next like month at some point. So just a fair warning for that. I'm going to try to keep it.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll keep it as close to this day. We're not going to like change it the weekend. I don't think. I think it's going to stay a weekday, but I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out what happens.
We aren't. I know we aren't. We definitely aren't changing it to the weekend.
Yeah, Drip about something to say about that.
Yeah, we aren't.
Oh, hey, while we're here already, I mean, while we have your attention, those of you who care about us the most, who are still listening, I'm getting married in like 2 months. And I bring this up because at that point as well, there might be a shift in content scheduling and such. We might miss a stream or two during that 2-week period.
Yeah, I gotta get my ass out. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be busy.
Yeah.
Good shit happening.
Yeah,
I'll be out there.
Trip's gonna be out here. I mean, I don't think we can do a show from my basement. I don't think you're gonna be here that long. You're probably gonna get the fuck out.
I'm coming Thursday. The wedding's Friday. I gotta leave Saturday.
Yeah. So there's gonna be no time for Drip to come to my dungeon.
Unfortunately, it's gonna be a quick trip out. I gotta get back because.
And a third thing that's changing. This is a year of change.
We're never gonna end this podcast.
We're doing this.
Is changing.
We're doing this right now.
All this.
I'm also moving this year. I'm almost a done deal. It's like 99% sure we're doing it. So that also is going to come in the next 2 months, basically around our wedding is when we're going to be moving, sometime either before or after it. So I just want to say while we're doing this right now, all of those things could be changing, times could be changing, days could be changing. But we're going to keep doing this show. So we're just
letting the wedding. Let's go. Dude, I'll do it on my phone. I'll be standing right up there. I'll be like.
Yeah. There's going to be a few of you guys who are in the community who are going to be there. You know who you are. And I'm not telling anybody they can't. So, I mean, I'm not streaming it. We didn't hire a videographer or anything like that. So if anybody who's attending my wedding wants to, my sister's going to be busy. Full Metal will be a little busy. She's going to be officiating my wedding, which is going to be fun. Funny story. That was Abby's idea, not my idea.
That's a great idea.
Not that I didn't think it was a good idea. Of course, I fully approve of it. I just thought it was funny that Miss Abby was like, "What about your sister?" I'm like, "You want my sister to officiate?" I mean, sure, she can handle it.
That's a great idea.
So yeah, lots of change this year. Positive change, good change. The biggest change of it all, though, Minish Cap, dude. Who would have thought? 2,085 hours.
Here's to another 2,085 hours.
Cheers, brother. We're not going to do an after show because we've already started this show late, and I got to get this show uploaded, and Drip's got to go to bed because he's a baby boy. And so thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for another episode, and hopefully cheers to Drip and everyone else in the chat for another 2,085 hours of Minish Cap, because as long as that's... What happened? Has it been like that the whole show? Has this been fucked up the whole show?
I don't know. I didn't even look.
I wonder if it's been messed up the whole. We'll find out in the edit. But thank you guys for being here. No after show, so stream. We're also leaving you. Those of you listening to this podcast on audio platforms or watching us on YouTube after the fact, we will see you guys next week.
See ya.
Birds. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. Just joking. There's one more thing. This is the last couple of days of the Eagles being Super Bowl champions. In the next few days, that will no longer be a case. So I just want to shout out my Eagles for still being Super Bowl champions at this point.
Hey, NASCAR season started too. Let's go, baby.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Woo!